Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to welcome you to today's Lightspeed Aviation webcast. It's my pleasure to turn today's event over to Teresa Demers, Executive Vice President of Sales and Marketing.
Good morning, good afternoon, bonsoir, guten Abend. Greetings to all of our friends around the world who are joining us today for this exciting announcement that we have. We are so appreciative that you took the time out of your schedule to be with us today. We've got an energetic crowd here in the room, and I wish that all of you on the other side of that camera could be with us here, but we sure appreciate the fact that you're with us wherever you are and you're watching us right now. So, you know, Lightspeed has been a history of bringing a lot of advances to the aviation headset market, and today is no exception. In fact, the announcement that we are going to make today is going to be another milestone in the historical timeline of aviation headset advancements, and we cannot wait to share that news with you. As you know, for Lightspeed in 2016, we'll be celebrating our 20th anniversary. And along the way, in those 20 years, Lightspeed has been the first to bring a lot of advances to aviation headsets to make your flying more enjoyable, safer, funner. And some of those through the years have been things like we were the first to incorporate auto-off to prolong battery life. We were the first to incorporate conformal foams to make the headsets more comfortable to wear. We were the first to integrate auxiliary devices, first with wired inputs and then with full Bluetooth capability. In 2007, we started incorporating that full Bluetooth with phones and streaming music into our headsets. And today, all of the headsets in our line, including the opening price point model of Sierra at $650, has that. But all of that brings us to today. So 20 years ago, the seed of an idea was born. It was an idea to not only build an aviation company that makes amazing products for pilots that pilots love, and where we demonstrate our passion for aviation and our service to aviation pilots by building things that everyone loves, but also to build a company that pilots would want to support, to build a company that is as remarkable in the way it does business as in the products that we make. And so it's now my pleasure to introduce you to the father of that idea and that dream, our CEO and helicopter pilot, Allan Schrader.
Well, thank you, Teresa, and also welcome. Thank you for joining us at this. It's this event, which is just really another step in the history of Lightspeed product market innovations. I'm sure a number of you watching have known me for a decade, a few even 2 decades, frankly, in this marketplace. But I'm thrilled that many of you that I have not met before are joining us today, just as along with the folks that are here. And Teresa shared a good bit about some of our innovation history, but it's long and storied in many ways. And those features now are all embedded into the products that you enjoy. Actually, not just from Lightspeed, but now our competitors have also been able to implement many of those. I want to share a couple other innovations that are still Lightspeed unique that have come out in the last couple of years to just reinforce this innovation theme. First has to do with the invasion of the iPads, and most of you know that started in 2010, and now they're just ubiquitous in the cockpit. We were the first company having a product that was immediately able to integrate warnings from audible warnings from your apps directly into the headset. In 2012, we introduced our free and proprietary FlightLink app, which unlocked a collection of additional functionality for your headset and your flying experience. First of those was the ability to have a cockpit recorder that records all of the conversations throughout your flight. It's a really useful tool for training particularly, but it's also a nice peace of mind tool for the PIC. And then with the introduction of the Zulu PFX product, we incorporated a whole suite of audio and functionality capability that you could now adjust and change through the app itself. And so some of those included things like voice clarity, which is a one-button switch that enhances the vocal characteristics for better listening from controllers. For those that are hard of hearing, there's a full EQ capability for treble and bass that allows you to adjust that for your own hearing needs. So those are just examples of ways that the headset functionality was enhanced through the iPad. But you guys are well aware that there continues to be an integration of panel functionality into the iPad. And just as that's going to continue to evolve, FlightLink is there to continue to evolve the gateway of that information to your headset, to continue to increase your ability to enjoy your flying, be better pilots, and be safer in the things that you do. The other innovation I think worth mentioning is about a year and a half ago we announced a product, the Zulu PFX, which is really the first of a generation, I think, of what I call smart headsets. It's smart because it actually can adapt and change to the ways that your flying experience ultimately gives you audio and quieting. It literally can listen to and adjust and adapt to your ears and your flying experience throughout the flight. And so not only does it become the quietest headset because of that, but it's also smart in that it has the ability to be upgraded to future functionality. All of you, I think, probably have cell phones and have apps on those, and every now and then you get updates to that. Well, think of it now. You don't have to go buy another headset. As functionality improves, we can deliver that to you right over the internet, and the capability of the headset grows in value and functionality. So not only did that product gain quite a bit of acclaim within the aviation space, but we actually got an award from the Consumer Electronics Association, an Innovation Award, because of the ways that we approached and managed audio and quieting capability. So this is just to set the stage for today's event, because you see we have this history of listening to you as pilots and then going back and trying to integrate those things you need and those things you want to improve your flying experience. Today is no different. There were some specific things you guys have been asking for several years now relative to technology breakthroughs that would allow you to further expand and enjoy your freedom of flight. Today is that day. Please meet Tango.
Sky 544, 800 for runway 19 left.
Introducing Tango, the world's first premium wireless aviation headset. Designed and manufactured by Lightspeed, the innovation leader in aviation headsets, Tango blends outstanding noise cancellation and remarkable comfort with wireless convenience to create an entirely new level of flying enjoyment and untethered freedom. At the heart of Tango is Lightspeed Link. Developed by Lightspeed engineers for the aviation environment, it ensures the reliable communication pilots demand. Not Bluetooth or Wi-Fi, Lightspeed Link replaces traditional cables with a secure wireless signal. The result is excellent audio quality and signal reliability.
Hillsborough Tower, Cessna 19333 is ready for departure, runway 31 left.
Cessna 19333, cleared for takeoff, runway 31 left.
The Lightspeed Link connection is so robust, as many as 6 Tango headsets can be operated in the same aircraft, letting everyone on board experience the true freedom of wireless flight. The Tango headset offers luxurious comfort while delivering the excellent noise cancellation you expect from Lightspeed. Key controls, including intercom volume and comm priority, are located on the headset for even greater convenience during flight.
So it's really cool to be able to now go wireless. There's always tangled wires in the cockpit running around. It's the way to go.
The panel interface is the vital hub of the Lightspeed Link system, routing communication between the headset, the intercom, and auxiliary devices. Wrapped in an attractive and durable case, it houses the lower cable, which is adjustable to 31 inches. The generous lower cable length, along with versatile mounting options, allow the panel interface to fit securely and conveniently into any aircraft. The panel interface also stores the backup upper cable, instantly available for uninterrupted communication in the event the batteries become depleted. Another Lightspeed innovation, Tango is the first aviation headset powered by rechargeable lithium-ion batteries, a power source trusted in countless critical applications. Lightspeed's lithium-ion batteries deliver 12 hours of continuous operation, while offering earth and wallet-friendly reusability in a compact, lightweight configuration. In fact, although a Tango lithium-ion battery weighs the same as a single AA, it can provide as much use time as 300. The Tango dual-port wall charger can quickly charge both the headset and panel interface batteries at the same time, providing 70% charge in less than an hour and a full charge in 2 hours. The batteries can also be charged while the headset is in use or easily replaced on the go. And for maximum convenience, the battery for the headset and panel interface are interchangeable. Of course, Tango delivers the advanced features pilots have come to expect from Lightspeed. Break free of cables and experience true freedom of flight with the Lightspeed Aviation Tango wireless headset. Tango joins an already remarkable family of A&R headsets. With Lightspeed, there's a headset for every mission.
Contact half mile north of Ormond, follow the shoreline.
I hope you are as thrilled as we are that there is finally a wireless aviation headset with all of the features that you have come to expect. Today is the day. It's official. So what we're going to do now is take a look at what you get in the box. The video did a really nice job of explaining the features and how the Tango headset works. We're going to show sort of the kit of what you get. After that, you're going to get a chance to see and hear the Tango headset live here in this room, and you're going to hear from a couple of the engineers that were on the development team for the project. And following that, you're going to get to hear from one of our very special volunteer test pilots who's going to be able to describe what his experience was like in flying with the Tango headset. So let's get started. What comes with the Tango kit? Well, first, it starts with this unique headset case. Everything about Tango is reimagined, including the case. So the case is covered in this durable fabric and then is contoured so that it specifically holds the Tango headset and the Tango panel interface inside there. In addition, you get a bunch of small accessories, many of those you saw on the video. It comes with the 2 charging cables so that you can charge both your headset and the panel interface simultaneously. It also comes with the 2-port USB charger that you plug the 2 charging cables into and then into the wall. It comes with the 2 lithium-ion rechargeable batteries, one for each of the parts of the device. And extra batteries are also available for optional purchase, and we recommend everyone get a couple of spares on those. It comes with the steel mounting hook, which makes it very easy to find a place for the panel interface in your aircraft. You'll notice on the back of the panel interface, these MOLLE loops are here, and that's so that the clip can be mounted so that you can either hang it in a horizontal position or vertical position, making it really easy to store in any aircraft situation. And then finally, there's the audio patch cable, which enables you to connect auxiliary devices via a patch cable. You can also, of course, connect your auxiliary devices via Bluetooth with the full functionality of both cell phone and streaming music. And then there's this little bag of color chips that comes with it as well. And you might say, color chips, what are those for? Well, as you saw in the video, as many as 6 Tango headsets can be present in a single aircraft at the same time. And so when each Tango is paired with its panel interface, and you want to keep track of which one is paired to which, the color chips provide a quick visual identifier for which headset is attached to the panel interface. So you just stick those into the little portals that are provided for that, and that gives you a great visual reference as to how the sets are paired. And then we also have this little wall charger that's an optional accessory, and this enables you to be able to charge individual batteries plugged into an AC outlet. So it you just stick one little battery in there, and then you can plug that into the wall, and that enables you to charge your batteries when they're not in the headset or in the panel interface and keep your spares always charged up. So that is what comes in the kit in terms of the small accessories. The star of the show, of course, is the beautiful and fantastically comfortable Tango headset itself. As you saw in the video, it has the volume controls and the comm priority on one side, super intuitive, really easy to use. And then on the other side is where the battery door is and the power button. It also has the reversible microphone, and so you're able to wear that on either side. And of course, it's made with all of the comfort that Lightspeed headsets are famous for, including our fantastic ear seals. It's like wearing pillows on your head. It's just really, really enjoyable to wear and to fly with. And then the panel interface is sort of the other part of that equation. And so the panel interface, you saw a lot about this on the video as well. One of the real engineering challenges of this was how to design this so that it would really fit comfortably into any aircraft configuration. And so the team came up with a great way to do that with the extendable cable. So the cable can be coiled up inside there to be as short as you want it, and then it extends out to as long as 31 inches. And we could, of course, only do that because we're using the Kevlar cables that we also did in Zulu PFX to do that, because they're very flexible, very strong, great conductors of music and sound as well. But the Kevlar cable coils up in there. And then you've got the backup cable attached here, which is you're able to just pull that out at a moment when if the battery becomes depleted and you want to have uninterrupted communications, you just pull that out and plug that into the headset, and you've got that. And then, of course, you've got your control buttons, your Bluetooth control, Bluetooth and power controls, and their matching LEDs on the front. So a lot of functionality packed into the panel interface here, and that's the other part of the Tango equation. So now you're going to get to see and hear the magic. We have a couple of panel interfaces plugged in here in the room, actually 3 of them. And you're going to get to meet 2 of the engineers that developed the project, and they're going to introduce themselves to you now.
I'm John Elliott, Director of Engineering for Lightspeed Aviation.
And I'm Edward Weinberg, Senior Engineer for Tango Project.
Gentlemen, welcome, and thanks for joining me up here, joining us up here, and joining us all on the intercom. I think it's great to be able to demonstrate to the folks here and the people live the audio quality of the amazing Tango product. Edward, you were the core guy in the middle of developing what's now called Lightspeed Link. Tell me, what were the biggest challenges in that?
No doubt it was designing into the product all the wireless features and delivering the robust solution with the outstanding audio quality, because the microphone link should work really clear with all the full stereo feedback, and also we had to accomplish all that while streaming Bluetooth with a 6-seating arrangement, which was real challenging for us.
Yes, that's amazing. I mean, that many wireless signals all present in the cockpit. It's never been done before in our industry, and it's really creating a breakthrough in performance. So, Edward, I want to thank you for that. And John, you led the whole team, and I know there were a variety of challenges you guys have overcome. What are some of the things you're most proud of in the product as we launch it now today?
Yeah, well, there were, in addition to what Edward already stated, there were a variety of acoustic, electric, and mechanical issues that we had to deal with for this product. It was a real challenge to integrate all of the electronics, both wireless and active noise canceling, as well as the rechargeable battery, and all of that circuitry up into this single, elegant, lightweight headset. And I think we've done a great job of accomplishing that. The thing I'm really proud of is not only have we done that and done it well, but we've also managed to achieve active noise canceling that's on par with our outstanding Zulu 2 headset.
Yeah, that is very true. That was one of the really wonderful and surprising parts as we got these out through various flight testers, is their comments, not just about the comfort, but also about the quieting. Excellent job in that. How about the panel interface? What thoughts were issues there?
Well, the panel interface also had some unique challenges. We did a lot of field testing to make sure that this device would work well across a wide variety of planes for different pilots and different applications. We had to come up with some unique solutions for cable management of that extendable lower cable, as well as the backup cable. It's the way that this panel interface and the headset work so seamlessly together to create that outstanding wireless experience that really makes this a great product.
Yeah, well, my hat and all of our hats are off to you for really an incredible job on that. The innovation you guys have put in, the design expertise that you brought from all of our years, and then, frankly, lots of nights and weekends, too, that I know that went into this project. I want to thank you for the fantastic job your team has done on this.
Well, thank you so much. You know, we really wanted to set a high bar with this product that would be a real challenge for anybody to clear. And we just think pilots are going to love this headset.
I'm sure they will. Congratulations to you and the work that you've done on this. And Teresa,
I think you've got one more guest.
Well, we do. Thank you, Alan, and congratulations to the team. We are so proud of the engineering that has gone into this headset and made this possible. And right now, I'd like to introduce you to George. George, come on up.
Hi.
Yeah, thank you for joining us this morning.
It's good to be here. Thank you.
You're welcome. George is one of our volunteer test pilots. He flies a Vans RV-8. He's also pretty handy with an action camera, not to mention his airmanship. And you got to see a little bit of his video footage in the Tango introductory video that we just watched a couple of minutes ago. But George, you've had a chance to fly with it a little bit. How would you describe the experience?
It was pretty awesome. You know, even from the first time I opened the box, it was like, wow, they sent me a set of headset to test, and they didn't have any wires, right? So I couldn't sleep the night before. And then I woke up really early, just at the crack of dawn, put them on, and this is a whole lifetime of 30 years of flying, waiting for this moment to have, you know, wireless headsets. That's a pretty cool thing to test. And I decided to really put them through their paces. I put them on and started flying the plane, and then I really started to rack up some G's. So I went up to 4 G's and did some real tight loops and rolls, making sure the headsets were light enough and they fit comfortable enough. They weren't going to fly off during flight. They performed flawlessly.
Well, thank you. That is great to hear. And was there anything, as you were flying with it, was there anything that sort of surprised you about the experience?
Yeah, you know, probably the biggest thing, right when I put them on, it was just like a set of headsets that I own my entire life. You know, they just fit, and they were like what you said earlier, like pillows on your head, and so they were so comfortable. You know, the other thing was the clarity. It was just really clear. I like to listen to music while I fly, and when I played the music, that's when it was like, wow, it's showtime now. So then I started doing some loops and rolls and really had a great time. So thank you.
Oh, excellent. Well, thank you. And so for our audience and for our audience online, who would you recommend the Tango for?
Yeah, that's a really good question. You know, I'd recommend him to, you know, obviously every aviation lover, you know, person out there. But I'd also recommend him to anyone who doesn't like flying in airplanes due to the noise and the sound and the engine rumble and the discomfort. Like, you know, my spouse, and when we first got our first Lightspeed headsets, she was like, wow, this is pretty cool. And so now she wants to go flying with me, so I get to go fly more.
Excellent. And that's what it's all about.
That's right.
Yes. Well, George, thank you so much for sharing some of your thoughts with us today and for your hours of testing for us as well. And we want to thank all of our volunteer flight testers, because their energy and their feedback about the user experience and about our products benefit everyone, and certainly benefit the next purchasers of our products. So thank you, and thank you to everybody who tests our products for us. And with that, I'd like to turn it back over to Alan.
Yes, well, thank you, Teresa, and thank you, George. And I would echo a couple of your comments, because I've obviously flown the product a number of times myself. And there is sort of this strange and nicely wonderful feeling that you get without having a cord that I had not anticipated. And you commented on that. And it really does release, I think, a new element of the joy of flying. So thank you for your experience, and thanks for sharing your video with us also. And thanks really to all of you who have been with us during this broadcast. We're gonna wrap this thing up. We're excited about the product for sure, but we're really excited about positioning it in our product line and in the market in a way that really is honoring and engaging relative to the price and its performance. Lightspeed is known for creating incredible products with great value. So the Tango product is going to launch at $800. And I said, you know, both honoring and engaging. We've got a whole bunch of folks watching that are Lightspeed customers who have been with us for decades in many cases. And I'm so glad and grateful for the faithfulness that those people have demonstrated to me and to our company throughout those years. And I know you'll be really excited about this, and at that price for a premium performance product like this, you'll want to be in on that. But I also want to invite those that are not currently primary users of Lightspeed headsets. It's really an engaging product, and the experience is excellent. But beyond the product, I'd invite you to join in and have an experience with the Lightspeed company. Teresa mentioned that early on. That we really want to be remarkable, not just in the products that we make, the products that you've seen, but remarkable in the ways that you feel cared for over a lot of years. And so I'd invite you to join in and give this a try. I think it'll really improve and change the enjoyment of your flying experience. So with that, we are already in production, actually, the product. The room we're in right now was remodeled a couple of weeks ago to make a little more room right here in Lake Oswego, Oregon, for the manufacturing of Tango. So they're getting built. When this webcast is over, you'll be able to go to our website, get additional information on the product, and be one of the first to be buying one and using it. For those that have favorite dealers you'd like to get your product through, get in touch with them. I'm sure they'll be forming some sort of pre-order queue, and they'll be enthused to hear from you also. That pretty much wraps it up on our end. I am, again, so grateful for your time invested today. For those that have been Lightspeed customers for so many years, thank you so much. We look forward to continuing to create amazing products and serve you in ways that will really astound you. So please join in and continue to join us in this journey. Until I get to see you at one of the trade shows that I am at, I wish you blue skies and a fair tailwind.
Triple 16, New York, American 64 Heavy, 15 for 11, 11 South.